If you're someone who has small inflammatory reactions, if you have little skin problems, if your nose gets blocked all the time, if you have things where you just feel a little bit icky during the day, if you have a bit of inflammation in your kidneys, a bit of a bloated gut and things like that, you're having a reaction to something that you took probably 24 hours or prior before, and there's probably something like a bit of a gut bacteria imbalance, and that's having a cascade effect into fogginess and so on. And if you're somebody who needs to really have a lot of energy for your job, even if that's just an office job, you want to have a clear head, you've got a load of meetings that day and they're really boring Teams meetings and you're falling asleep, you want to have a sharp mind and you want to have a quick, clear intellect to be able to apply yourself. The thing is that if you work in an office, it's a little bit different from working on a construction site using your physicality, because if you're using your physicality, you're sweating, you're moving, you're pumping your lymph. So a lot of these builders who have a dirty breakfast roll, they're eating crap, they're just drinking coffee, they're probably not drinking enough water, they're drinking Coca-Cola. They're still a little bit better off because they're pumping their lymphatic system, they're going to the bathroom and they're sweating, and they have beer bellies, yes, but they've a bit of a clearer head. And in our office jobs, we need to have a clear head because a lot of our energy and focus is mental. We need to focus on this, we need to focus on that. So a little bit of my routine is more clarity focus. So yes, I want to be physically energetic. So I wake up in the morning and I do breath work. So I bounce up and down on my heels. It will not only kind of like move your cells a little bit and oxygenate, it will also pump your blood back around your body and circulate your blood a little bit better and circulate oxygen around your body. So just bouncing up and down a little bit on your heels for just a few seconds is good in the morning. I take 1 full glass of hydrogen water. So all of that inflammation that I've built up from the night before, my body has been in healing mode, doing its metabolic work while I'm sleeping. So I take that big glass of hydrogen water, and now trillions of all of those hydrogen molecules are going into my body and into my head, bringing down that inflammation, waking up my brain so that I'm clear to start my day and get into those kind of technical meetings that I need to be aware in. So I have that, and if I do have a bit of toxicity, so if I go out for the day and if you're not sweating, if you're not moving, it's very important because a lot of us don't. We sit down all day, winter comes in, we're home, we're not sweating. If you're not sweating, moving or breathing, you need a backup plan to absorb the toxicity, to stop those little inflammatory reactions, skin problems, breakouts, rashes, head fog, belly bloating, all those types of things, mast cell histamine reactions. And zeolite and charcoal is an excellent one if you can time it well. And if you have something like a coffee, have a herbal tea in between every coffee. Have a little herbal tea or a bit of standard water hydration with salt to replenish those minerals. These small little things that you do will make a big difference in your daily routine and make you more present and energetic. And also at lunchtime, have something raw cooked, yes, but have something a little bit alive, so you get a bit of mineral balance, and it's easier on the digestion, so you don't get that 3 p.m. slump. Salt, minerals, things like that. Hydrogen in the morning, a bit of zeolite and charcoal if you've had something toxic like beers and a dirty burger the night before, and now your system can absorb those toxins. If especially you're not moving, breathing and exercising. But in the morning, try to activate the body even just a little bit, and you'll be clear and ready for your day.